Wait, so you're telling me Romeo and Juliet knew each other for 3 days, caused 6 deaths, and we're still out here calling this a fairy tale romance? How many red flags do we need before someone calls the police? What's up, my chaotic lit nerds? Today we're tackling the most overrated couple in literary history, Romeo and Juliet. You've probably had them shoved down your throat as the ultimate love story. But babe, the math is not mathing. Let's run it down fast and messy. Romeo, sad boy from the Montagues. Juliet, sheltered teen from the Capulets. They meet at a party, boom, insta-love. They make out, get married the next day, and by day 3, Romeo's killed Juliet's cousin. Juliet's faked her death. Romeo thinks she's dead and kills himself. Juliet wakes up, sees that, and stabs herself. And all this happened in 72 hours. Like, what? And somehow the adults are just like, wow, maybe we shouldn't have beefed for decades. Thanks, but y'all are late. Romeo and Juliet are dead. Here's my hot take. This wasn't love. It was toxic obsession wrapped in poetic iambic pentameter. It's giving, we just met, but I'd die for you. It's giving, red flag, let's marry it. This story isn't romantic. It's reckless. And you know Shakespeare was totally aware of it. This was not a love letter. It was a warning sign. Let's zoom out and talk about the dude who wrote this mess. Mr. William, tea-sipping, drama-dropping. Shakespeare. People think he was writing a grand romance. Nah, Will was dragging y'all. He literally wrote this to show how dumb young impulsive love can be. He wasn't like, look at this pure love. He was like, watch this train wreck unfold and think twice before catching feelings on the first date. The whole feud between the families? It's the root of it all. It's giving petty. It's giving generational trauma. And Shakespeare was throwing major side-eye the whole time. Back in Shakespeare's day, family name, everything. Feelings? Feelings, not irrelevant. Your dad says marry Paris, and suddenly you're planning your funeral to avoid it. Juliet was literally 13. She was being sold off to the highest bidder and had 0 power. Romeo, a hot-headed boy with a sword and the emotional range of a soggy tissue. And guess what? No one taught these two how to communicate. So instead of a conversation, we get coffins. Let's talk about Juliet, because, girl, I'm stressed. She had no options. Like, imagine being told, marry this dude you don't love or get disowned. So when Romeo, aka Mr. Rebound from Rosaline, shows up, of course she clings to him, but she's a kid. She didn't fall in love. She fell into a fantasy. And when it started crashing, she literally faked her death because that felt easier than telling her dad she got married. Juliet needed therapy and freedom, not a sword to the chest. Now tell me this doesn't sound like today. Swipe right. Fall in love. Trauma bond. Run away together. End in tears and chaos. Modern dating culture is built for this. Romeo and Juliet were the original toxic situationship. And mental health? Non-existent. Today we have TikTok therapists and Instagram affirmations. Back then, you had Friar Lawrence giving death potions like it was tea. Can we just pause and appreciate how neither of them made a backup plan? Like, no, meet me at 5 p.m. and confirm you're actually dead or not. Just pure vibes and miscommunication. I'm crying, but from secondhand stress. Let's decode. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Translation. If we weren't called Montague or Capulet, we could just love each other freely. But low-key, Shakespeare's dragging us again. He's like, you keep labeling this obsession love, but babe, just because you call it love doesn't mean it is love. They were literally just like, Ombi, we're in love. Let's die about it. No plan, no logic, just drama. If love makes you stab yourself at 13, that ain't love. That's trauma in a cute outfit. So yeah, Romeo and Juliet, not couple goals. They're not soulmates. They're a red flag tutorial. This isn't a love story. It's a cautionary tale about rushing in, ignoring red flags, and calling it fate. But now I want to know, do you think this was love or just a beautifully written disaster? Drop your hot take in the comments, and let's roast this mess together. Oh, and if you're into red flag deep dives and chaotic character drama, hit that subscribe. See you in the next Toxic Lit 101, babes. Stay dramatic, but emotionally stable.